Hey Scorpio, my name is Danielle. This is DANIELEMENT Tarot. And this is a general reading for April 2022. Tarot is a story and you're the main character. So if you make any crazy ass decisions in real life, that is not because of me. All right, let's just look. If you want to learn tarot on your own, check out my book, Tarotverse, The Fun Runs to Learn Tarot. There's a link in the description box below. What's going on for Scorpio? We have Knight of Wands reverse. All right, you or someone has to leave. They don't necessarily want to leave, but they have to leave. So I feel like your partner has to leave. They have to travel for work or they have some obligation that they have to go to. You were in like domestic bliss here for a while until this popped up. I don't know. So are we just hearing the news of this in April, or is there a partner actually leaving in April? What's the deal there? I think actually leaving. No? You're just hearing the news of it. You're just hearing the news of April, but this is something that your partner knew that they would have to do eventually, and they didn't tell you. So I feel as though you're even in like a committed partnership. I mean, it was 10 of Cups, like everything's great. And then they're like, oh yeah, by the way, I didn't tell you that. And it might even be like a relatively new relationship. And it's not usually 10 of Cups, but I don't know why someone would just not tell you. I feel like they're like, by the way, like I have to leave for 6 months. Or I applied for a promotion a few months ago and I got it and now I have to leave for 6 months. Or by the way, yeah, they have to leave. But like this is something you didn't even know about. Like this comes out of nowhere. Yep, Tower reversed. And you are reeling. You're reeling from this, but you're holding it in. I mean, whatever this is, I feel like it's like justifiable a little bit. Like it's like either a really good opportunity for them or, you know, they have to go visit their parents somewhere or whatever. Their parents are sick. And if you like flip out, you're going to look like the bad guy. But like also like you kind of have every reason to be angry because they kind of came up with this out of nowhere. Like they didn't even tell you that their parents were sick, their dad was sick or their mom was sick. They didn't even tell you that they applied for this promotion, that you had no idea that this was even within the realm of possibilities. So you're pissed, but you can't act crazy about it because you feel as though that's going to like come back on you. You're going to look like the asshole. But you're angry and you have every right to be. Page of Wands reverse. So now like you're kind of like, ugh. I feel like you're giving a little bit of the silent treatment, not like full on, but you're like cagey. But the reason is it's not because you're not doing this on purpose, like to hurt them. You feel as though if you start talking about it or even having a conversation with them too much, that this is all just going to come out, and you're not sure how it's going to come out. If it's like going to be like full on rage or like crying, like you don't know. This is why I feel like this relationship's not new enough, because like a really like long-standing, or either that or you've had problems in the not so distant past that you're not sure if the relationship can withstand not only them leaving but you flipping out about it. Like you're kind of like trying to be on your best behavior about this, trying to be understanding, but you're pissed, you're upset. They're gonna go. I feel like they're gonna go, or they're like definitely like I don't feel as though they're even like talking about the possibility of staying, and you're not bringing it up either. And I feel as though there might even be like comments, like your person may say something like, oh, yeah, I wish I didn't have to leave you, but I'm gonna, because I have to. Like almost like, yeah, snarky. I don't know if they mean it. It comes off as snarky, and because you're in your head anyway, it just really sends you spinning. I do feel as though you are going to open up to at least one person about this, like someone you can really trust, and they're going to try and get you to look at this as an opportunity, like to focus on some projects you've been wanting to focus on, or, you know, to gain some perspective on the relationship, because, you know, there might have been a period of time where like you were going to call it quits with this person for good, or it may not even have gotten to the point where you're really, really sure you want to be with this person. So someone's going to try and change your perspective on this as being like a very fortunate thing. But are you having it? Are you having this change of perspective? Let me just reluctantly. I feel as though you kind of give in to this person's advice because you don't have a choice, and it's the best thing to like get you through for now. You know that this person is going. You know, if you feel as though if you say anything about it, you know, and maybe you can bring it up in a very delicate manner, but I think you know what? The next card is going to be fierce. Let's see what this says. Yeah. So the bigger issue here is you're fearful that they are going to leave and never come back. And you don't want to bring up your concerns because you feel as though you'll go into full on like, don't leave me. And that's just going to push them away further. I mean, that's good. Like, you have some awareness about how you're going to act in this situation. So that's good, I guess. Maybe I should work on that. I don't know. I mean, Queen of Cups reversed. Yeah, you're going to be real heartbroken about this situation. And a little lost and kind of... you're going to be lost. You're not going to know how to spend all your energy. Like, this is someone that... All right, Scorpio, we're back. So, yeah, you're going to feel empty about this because you spent so much of your time and energy with this person. And they're going to pursue something. And you're also going to be real lonely. I think it's just going to come at you in a number of different ways. Like, every time you get to thinking about them leaving, there's some other aspect of it that you're like, oh, what about this? You know, like, not just the practical things, but like not just the emotional things, but the practical things, all the things. And you feel as though, again, you don't want to bring things up, but you also feel as though they're not even giving you like the littlest bit of, oh, I'm really going to miss you or anything. They're like just hyper focused on what they have to do. And again, it could be with good reason. Did we clarify exactly what this reason was? Let's see. What's the reason? Knight of Cups. They're going to swing in and be a hero. I do feel as though this could very well be a situation where one of their parents is sick, or a family member, or even a friend. And the reason and they're hyper focused on it because like they are a good person. They do want to be there for this person. You know, and maybe they just figure you can take care of yourself. What are we going to leave it with at the end of April? 5 of Swords reversed. You're still going to be feeling some type of way about this situation, but you're still going to keep your mouth shut. I want more. How are we going to deal with this? How are we going to deal with this? The Star reversed. Oh, you're just holding it in. You're holding it in. So at the end of April, like, you're still holding it in. I don't know what's going to happen in May, though. So tune in next time to find out what happens in May.